Hello, oh gosh. Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 9 Week 2 Day 7. So of course today we're going to be going over all of the weekly spoilers as well as continuing that mimic hunt. We did really good last night. We got 3 mimics and a 5x chest. Not only a 5x chest, no we did not get them a mythic yet, but we did get a 5x initial, which was pretty cool, but still no mythic, still on the hunt for it. But at some point, we're going to get it. It's only a matter of time. But let's go over all the spoilers. Actually, don't have any of them up at the moment. So let me go do just that. Also, my whole setup is like... Wait, 1 second. Hopefully this doesn't disconnect me. Shouldn't. I'm like trying to move my laptop over ever so slightly, but sometimes when I pick it up, it's like, oh, you lost connection. Gotta be very careful. Anyways. I'm looking for, let's go to Gems of War. I was going to go to Terran's World first, but Gems of War. And let's go check the latest news and go see our World event post. So, next week we have a, what is that, Magrim Woods? It should be Magrim Woods. Brown-yellow monster beast. It's epic, 13 mana cost. Does some scatter damage boosted by Forest of Thorns. Oh, never mind, it's Forest of Thorns. My bad, Forest of Thorns. Let me double check something. I need to see what his boost ratio is. Oh, whoops, that's not, wait. That's not a T. There we go. Troops, what on earth is your boost ratio? Why do I feel like it's gonna be bad? 6? Yeah, it's Forest of Thorns. Not sure why I thought that was Magrim Woods. Hey, they're both woods. They're both a woody area. Though so is Mrs. Skills, though it's a little bit obvious because it's more like a marsh kind of forest kind of thing. But anyways, he does a bunch of scatter damage boosted by Forest of Thorns at a boost ratio of 6, which means for every Forest of Thorns, including himself, he'll do 6 additional damage, and then silence the first enemy. This is going to be really bad. Even in the context of Arena, I don't really see this having much of a purpose whatsoever. It does have that silence, which is kind of cool. However, compared to other things that could do that while getting extra turn or other value, it is really not worth using, especially the plethora of weapons out there that are able to do something while also silencing the first enemy. His traits are really bad as well, so pretty much nothing useful on it. As far as the world event, let's see, the battles will drop a variable number of trinkets, on average the 1 point thing, the 1.18. Or that does basically mean rarity order, where the Orc Veteran is the lowest priority, and as long as you don't take Orc Veteran, you should be doing the correct room. So pretty straightforward, just don't take Orc Veteran, and you'll be good to go. So a nice straightforward world event, that's always great to see. As far as other things that we got going on this week, we do have a few. For example, Happy Easter in a week from today. Of course, we got that going on. Not today, obviously. Not yet. But we do have the Easter pet coming in and a few other Easter-related things probably happening throughout the week. I'm pretty sure we'll even go see like an event calendar thing for it starting tomorrow and all the normal stuff they do for an Easter week. But anyways, one of them being the Battle Crasher. We're going to have a Battle Crasher, not sure what it is, maybe gold. Maybe every time you kill it's 500 gold. We'll find out. But there'll be a Battle Crasher around. Who knows, maybe we'll do it like the October one where it drops like a specific troop. Probably not though. But we have a Battle Crasher there. World event we already went over. Faction is simply the Forest of Thorns faction, which is Primal Rift. Wednesday we have the Cocoa Bunny, which is the new bunny coming out. It's completely cosmetic. But this little guy right over here, he'll be released on Wednesday as the Easter 2022 pet. So we have that on Wednesday. Thursday we have ourselves the class event for the Forest of Thorns hero class, which of course is the Archer. Where is it here? I don't even see it. Let's see. Yeah, right there. And on Friday we have the faction event for another repeat faction, oddly enough. This is the second repeat faction. And specifically we have it for the Blackheart, which of course has already had a faction event, as have everything at this point. And it looks like they still haven't really found a solution to that. So we're going to be having that once again occurring on a weekend thing. And wait, are we having a double one? Wait, confusion. Wait. Hold up. I am severely confused. Why is there both an invasion and a faction on the same weekends? Or are they going to just start doubling up the events? Is this an oversight on their part that they forgot about? Hold up. Why is there 2? There's never 2 weekend events. Why is there 2? That's really weird. I'm looking at this correct, right? That is 2 events on the exact same day. For no reason. That is really weird. Well, we'll figure that out when it happens. That is super, super weird. I know, and we already have invasions this weekend, which is even weirder. Like, how could you have a conflict with that? Oh, also, don't forget to claim your invasion stuff. I wanted to save the orb for the stream. Of course, we already have all the battles in between the guild and everything. But we got 2 orbs to claim as well, because I actually didn't claim the one for the ward event yet. So let me go grab that as well. See if we get anything shiny here, like a nice blue or a power. But major purple is also pretty good. Not the most ideal, but still a good drop. Anyways, so that's everything that we got going on this week. Mostly just some Easter stuff and apparently a double weekend event, possibly. Not sure exactly what's up with that. While we're here, might as well get this out of the way. Get our little bit of writs and clear out everything else. And then go mimic farming for pretty much the entire stream because there isn't too much else to farm this weekend since we already finished out everything else for the week. So it's mostly just going to be us mimic farming and hopefully getting better luck than last night. Though it's going to be hard to beat. For any of you that didn't catch it, we got 5 Nishas, which was pretty insane. We also got 3 total mimics. One, of course, which was a 5x1, which gave us the 5 Nishas, which I believe is the first time we've ever got. I think we had 5 Anu before, but never 5 Nisha. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, still missing the mythic. So the hunt continues. But it's about as close as you can get to the mythic without getting the mythic, so that's pretty cool still. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope all of you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hello, Lester. Only a week till Easter as well. Hello, Mister. Hello, Gimli. Hello, NASA. Do you guys have anything planned for it, by the way? For Easter? I still do not. I'll probably have like a little bit of a meal for it, but aside from that, I'm pretty sure I'm not doing like anything too particular. So we might do a stream that day. A little bit of a variety stream or something. We'll see. We'll see. If nothing else, we could try playing the Easter event for as many games as we could possibly think of. That we might want to play it for. Let's see. Hello, Gimli. Hello, NASA. Hello, Gadget. Hello, Peter. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Bill. Hello, hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Genki. Hello, Logic Slayer. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. And I don't feel like I do much for Easter these days. I think the holidays I probably do the most for is normally Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Can't think of too many other holidays I really celebrate that much. Oh, you're starting to transition to the new house. Nice. Hope that goes over well. Oh, I might not be able to see you again, Tyrion. I mean, Defiant, I mean. Why do I keep confusing you two sometimes? Well, at least I was able to see you the one time when I was around. Because I can't remember ever being in California. I don't think I've ever been. I've been like all the way up and down the East Coast. But never been in California. Probably will at some point, obviously. The only thing I hear about California is that everything is so expensive. Which makes me never want to go there. Let's see. We cleared out that. Let's go on our mimic grinds. Because there's no other events to do this week. Also because we finished them all. That's the only problem that normally happens. I feel like the Friday event, like most of them are so quick. It's why I normally, when there's a new faction, which we don't get that often these days, when there's a new faction, I try to like spread it out a little bit. Because a lot of the Friday events that we have can normally be done within like an hour. I guess maybe their solution to that is like this next week where they're going to be doing 2 on the same weekend. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake though. But even then, that's only going to take 2 hours then instead of 1 hour. Finish out the events. Like, they're normally pretty quick, which I guess isn't a bad thing necessarily, obviously. Rather it be too little bit of time than too much time. Like, it's much better that a timed event takes way too little time. Because at least then it doesn't feel like it drags on forever. But some of them I do feel like are a little too short. But it's better than the alternative, so can't complain too much. Rather than be too short than too long to get the same loot. So hello, Inflame. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Darren. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Hong. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we'll hand out a code when we find the first mimic chest. I actually handed out 2 last night because we found the 5 times. But still no horde mimics, so the hunt continues. Hope we get it at some point, though. Obviously we will. Eventually we'll have it, obviously. It's just, are we talking days, weeks, or months? at this point. There's no way of knowing. Could have it tonight. Could be next month. Could be like almost our birthday later this year. Until we finally get it. Like it could be pretty much any time. It could be early next year by the time we get it. I hope it doesn't take that long though, gosh. I feel like realistically we'll have it by early May or sooner. And that is the main goal because next patch is probably coming out early May or sooner. So I do want to have this fully grinded down if we can. Not too big a deal though because Explorers 12 is something you'd be doing regardless. Like if there was ever an update that did like, let's say a treasure hunt update, we'd probably do that a lot initially. But unless they like really overhauled it, it's probably not something we do on a regular basis. However, something like Explore 12, even if they didn't end up doing this update that made them better, we'd still be doing Explore 12. Because there'd still be unique loot there that was worthwhile. Or something like Treasure Hunt, we wouldn't just randomly be doing a Treasure Hunt. Unless there was a really good patch that justified doing so. I'm concerned when they rework Treasure Hunt, it's going to be like the Arena rework, where they're not going to do nearly enough to fix it. Like, they're eventually going to do an update, maybe this year or next year or early next year. But when they actually do the update, there's not going to be nearly enough stuff in it to ever get around to actually bothering to do it. Or at least not much beyond the initial little bit just to try it out. Because I know the only time I do Treasure Hunt these days is when the weekly objective tells us to. That's the only time I ever do it. And based on our polling, it seems like most people skip it in those situations as well. Or at least a good number of people. I think it was almost 50% if you broke down all the categories when we pulled it last. I actually think we pulled it on Monday, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Speaking of which, I don't have a poll on this stream. We should have made one. It's hard to think of one for, like, literally every single stream. But yeah, the talk that we had last night actually got me really hungry for jelly beans again. They're so hard to find without them containing nuts, though. It seems like such a weird thing, like, oh, jelly beans, you know, they're made of, like mostly just sugar and stuff. But the amount of them that are, like, made in a factory that also processes other nuts is so absurdly high. I need to remember when I go food shopping. I already went food shopping last week, though. I think I did it on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Same day I got the haircut. Which I think was Monday, wasn't it? What day did I have a new haircut? What day did I lose all the hair? I think it was on Monday. Can't remember. Like half the days last week kind of just meshed together. I'll take the purple over there. Yeah, I haven't had jelly beans in a while. I think it's been like years, like literal years upon years. Like I'm pretty sure it's been a good 4, 5, 6 years since I've had jelly beans. I've had other jelly-like substances before, you know, like objects that are like jelly beans. But I haven't actually had jelly beans specifically for a very long time now. Oh, hello, Eduardo, and good night. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Well, one nice thing about them doing repeat factions, if they are going to be doing it on weekends, is at least it makes it really easy to get them done if you're doing pure faction. Because not only do you have more sigils to do it with compared to a Tuesday event, but you also have 3 days to do it. So not only do you get 6 more sigils, but you get 2 more days, which are both very beneficial to doing a 500 pure faction, if you haven't already done it for a location. Double checking to see if we had a skull randomly there. I was hoping we would. I'm just gonna explode and hope we get lucky. We did. Success. The luck has landed. Also, I'm gonna try to get the event video up at a much timelier way this time around. Because I felt like last week I had it up at like the worst possible time. I want to try to get it up way timelier this time around. I think the best strategy for it is just get to bed at like a reasonable hour. Which I already had dinner and everything. So once we end this stream, I'm almost immediately going to try going to sleep. Yeah, I'm not too aware of too many specific brands. I'm just going to keep an eye out when I look for it next time I go out. Speaking of which, I might do it tomorrow. I went grocery shopping last week, but there was a few things I forgot to pick up. Mostly for Easter. Because I actually I didn't like forget that Easter was around the corner. But you know, I forgot like how close it was. To a degree where I forgot to pick a few things up for it. If nothing else, at least it'll be fresher now. Use some things you don't want to pick up too early. I feel like I'm bad with that when it comes to bananas. Like, I have moods where I, like, barely... Like, I'll eat, like, one banana from an entire rack. And in other moods where, like, the day I buy the rack of bananas, they're gone. I have very inconsistent banana liking consistency. I'm not sure what you even call that. Like, my frequency of banana consumption is very sporadic. Let's see. And that's something that goes bad really quick, too. Well, quick relative to, you know, the average food item. Am I allergic to coconut? No, but I hate the taste of coconut. But no, I'm not actually allergic to coconut, but I absolutely hate its taste. I'm pretty sure me hating its taste has nothing to do with a nut allergy. I just hate the taste of coconut. But no, I can eat it safely. I just would never want to. It's one of only a few fruits that I absolutely hate the taste of. Like, coconut-flavored stuff I normally don't mind as much. But, like, if you're going to be putting, like, coconut on something, like just straight up coconut, or even just eating it fresh from the thing, oh no, I don't like its taste. Or if you're, like, baking with coconut. Like, coconut shrimp are the absolute worst. That's, like, the greatest way to ruin shrimp. Is put coconut on it. Like, as much as some people despise pineapple on pizza, which I absolutely love, is how much I despise coconut on literally anything. But oddly enough, some artificially, like, coconut-flavored things I actually do like. Which is kind of weird. Because the actual flavor of real coconut I hate. But some artificial coconut I actually like. Or, you know, it's just like the flavoring of it. Like a coconut-flavored jelly bean, I would probably like. But a coconut, I would hate. Yeah, I've probably had shrimp in almost every single way you could possibly have it. And I just absolutely... Like, if there was, like, a top worst way, it is probably coconut shrimp, or at least for me, anyways. Yeah, that's, like, one of the worst things you could possibly do to shrimp. You're allergic to shellfish? Oh gosh. I feel like at least 70 to 80% of all fish I ever eat are shellfish. Like, if you count fish as meat, I am pretty sure my diet is like 90% fish. If you're considering like the fish to meat ratio. Because I try to stay away from meats for the most part, but I still eat fishes here and there. both the fish kind and the shellfish kind. Actually, even today I just had salmon. Like literally right before the stream I had salmon. Salmon with those instant gratin potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna try for a skull off this guy and see if we get lucky. Nope. Do you think Jelly Beans may be an okay brand then? Oh, the Jelly... Oh, Jelly Belly. Yeah, we'll go look into it. It's not normally something I look for in a store. But Easter is one of those occasions where it's like, yeah, I should probably check. I don't feel like I normally buy candy as often for Easter, though. Like, I'm pretty sure on average I normally buy more candy on Valentine's than I do on Easter. Oh, Jelly Belly are safe? Okay. I just need to find a place near me that actually has it. I'm pretty sure the Walmart does. The only thing I hate about the Walmart at the corner near B is they have those self-checkout things, and I absolutely hate using self-checkout. How many people have all classes at level 100? We could poll it. I don't see why not. Let's see. How many classes? It would be good info to know for when we finally cover that class tier list video. But yeah, let's go poll it real quick. How many classes, or hero classes I should probably mention. Hero classes do you have at level 100? Let's see. We'll have like a 0 to 5, 6 to 20? Yeah, let's do 6 to 20. Well, what's half? Half would be 17. Let's do 6 to like 18. Oh no, we'll do 6 to 20. That's like a little past half. And then 21 to 34, which is all but one. And then all of them. Let's see. Which is 35. There are 35 clear classes, right? Pretty sure that's correct. Because Elementalist made it 35. How many clear classes do you have at level 100? There we go. 0 to 5, 6 to 20. The 21 to 34, and all of them. Which, of course, is 35. Or should be. I'm not forgetting one, right? There should be 35. Because there's 35 kingdoms, so there's 35 hero classes. But we've had all of the max for, I want to say, 3 years now? I think in about a month or two from now it would be the 3-year mark since we've had all hero classes max. Oh, hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, what's the poll currently at? Looks like all of them is in the lead. Second highest is 6 to 20, which is about halfway. Just slightly less than halfway, around there. Oh, it just went up even more. Interesting. But yeah, that would be like the halfway category of people. Or kind of halfway. It's like the either halfway or progressing towards halfway area. Though theoretically, someone with 20 max hero classes could be way more than halfway. Because they could have a lot of level 70s. Because generally how you level hero classes is you get all the really important ones to level 100. But then you start getting a lot of them to level 70, if not all of them, before you start getting the last several to 200. I mean, to 100, I mean. So people who do it that way probably have a lot of progress on them. I'll take our little bit of mana there. See if we can get anything else rolling, a little bit of poke there. Don't have a purple we can end up taking though. Let's go for our explosion. Butter, popcorn, jelly beans, oh gosh. That is an interesting flavor. I'm not even sure what my favorite would even be. I know the black ones are pretty nice. Like the black licorice kind of ones. I've never gotten like a mega assortment before to ever know like what my absolute favorite is though. There's so many good flavors out there. It tastes totally legit. Were you eating some on the previous stream while watching the movie? I think one more stream and I think we'll finally be done with that game. And by that game, I mean that movie. Though we did play more game during the previous today than like any other point. Because it was actually really battle heavy compared to normal. Like we were actually battling more than we were watching cutscenes, probably for the first time ever. Also, there's a lot of branching paths in that game. Like I think we're already at our 5th branching path decision. And I assume that's the last one though, who knows? Chocolate cherry flavor? That sounds amazing. Actually, I still have the box of them here. I have like literally one left from like a month ago. Actually, wasn't it like more than a month ago? Like I literally have these cherries still here. And there's one single one left. And I still haven't bothered eating it yet. But like literally one little cherry thing left. Chocolate cherry. What do we need here? Yeah, that's been there for over a month. I just never bothered eating the last one. One singular one left. Just put it out of its misery. It kind of reminds me of those strawberry starbursts I got like 2 or 3 Halloweens ago. That took me like a year to finish. It was just one bag of just all strawberry. And it lasted for a little over a year. Because obviously I didn't eat them all at once. I ate them slowly over time. And when I mean slowly over time, I mean slowly over time. Oh, what do we need here? Do we even have a good option? I'll take that over. How's that supply of breakfast burritos? I bought enough that I'm like never running out. Like I've still been eating a bunch of them. Though I honestly don't even know how many I have left. Because I have like a whole section of my fridge now that are literally just breakfast burritos. And I don't think I overdid it. I'm eating them at a rate that, you know, justifies the number of boxes that are in there. But no, I've kind of lost track. All I know is the supply is good. Like, I don't need to get more of them when I go shopping tomorrow, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been having them for lunch more than I've been having them for breakfast, though. Those breakfast burritos. That and they're a good midnight snack kind of food. Instead of munching on something even unhealthier, you just go for a simple breakfast burrito. And it's normally enough to satisfy it. Not that they're the healthiest things out there, but healthier normally than the alternative thing you might munch on at midnight. Hey, Nanu, nice. You hate Easter peeps? The main thing I hate about them, I don't hate their taste, I hate their messiness. Though I do find as I get older, like their taste is like more and more overpowering. Like it's not something I go out of my way to get, but if someone like gifted me like some peeps just randomly, like I would eat them. And I have had that happen before. But like I never go out of my way to buy Easter peeps these days. But like if someone's offering me a couple of them, it's like, yeah, I'll eat them. Especially if they're a good tasting color. Like those blue, like the nice cyan blue color peeps, they're probably my favorite. Like the standard yellow ones, they're kind of average. They're very mediocre. But if you're gonna go for them, you gotta at least go for a good color. Good tasting color. I wonder what flavor that even is. Does it actually say on the box? I'm pretty sure if I just type in blue peeps, it'll say it. Blue Easter peeps. Isn't that what they're called? Yeah, those things. Yeah, that's the best color. Right there. Does it actually say what flavor it is? It doesn't say. They're just blue. It doesn't say what the flavor is, but I can assure you they have a good flavor. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, those things are good. The blue ones. Does it say here? Marshmallow. They don't say what flavor they are. They definitely taste different. I can assure you they taste different than the yellow ones. It's not just my imagination. They do indeed taste different, even though they don't say what flavor they are. Like, it's definitely not blueberry. I'm not sure what you would call the flavor. And apparently nor does the box, because it doesn't actually say. Unpronounceable chemical flavor, pretty much. But they're so good. Like, if you're getting peeps, you at least gotta go for a good color. And that's my personal favorite one. You thought you won't eat the best birds. Hey, they come in bunnies as well. They come in birds and bunnies. Though the blue birds remind me of the little Twitter bird thing. Hey, 3 Urania's not bad. Unpronounceable chemical flavor, that's my favorite. I feel like that's almost like half a candies. Like almost all of them are some variant of that. I used to be so bad about eating too much candy. I don't feel like I do that too much these days. Like at most I'll just have them around the holiday time. One nice thing is, because I'm so allergic to nuts, it keeps me away from a lot of bad foods. Like there are so many processed things that may contain nuts. That's like, yay, I can't have it. I won't feel tempted. Actually, aside from my metabolism, I feel like that's one of the things that actually kept me like thin. Or thinner when I was in like going through school, because whenever anyone would bring in any kind of baked good or anything similar like that, like, you know, normally as a kid you would like eat one of them, but I couldn't, because, you know, you never know. So it kept me from eating a lot of random sweets I probably would have. Because the temptation isn't there, because you probably can't end up having it to begin with. So you eat a lot less sweets. Because I was like 120 pounds at one point with this exact same height. I gained most of it, I would say, in college. You definitely do not eat healthy in college. Like, my diet went straight downhill during college. because I was working and doing college full-time at the same time. I should take that yellow first. I need one purple, and there is no purple here.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Also, still no Mimic, which is kind of unfortunate. We did so good last night that almost every night will feel like a disappointment in comparison. Blue dye number 6 tastes better than yellow dye number 8. It does, though. You crafted your second Ironhawk today? Nice. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, so I could remind everyone else. Though apparently you beat me to it. Anyone who hasn't crafted Ironhawk yet, don't forget, he's still in Soulforge for another like 6 hours. Like right over here in Soulforge. I actually completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, he is still available. And given that we just had a weekly event plus him being in Soulforge, it'll be quite some time before he rotates back around. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. The main bad thing about it is you probably won't be able to get double Ironhawk for a while. However, the good thing is you'll probably be able to accumulate 8,000 diamonds by the time he rotates back around. So if nothing else, there's that. So that's cool. But yeah, if you still want to get him, you still have like 6 hours and like some amount of minutes. So make sure to do so. Ideally 2 of them, but one of them is also okay. One of them is a lot less usable than 2 though. But it's good to have one, so if you happen to get another one at some point, you then have 2. Rather than getting one randomly at one point and it's like, oh, you have one, but now you don't have the second one to use, or, you know, you don't have a second one to be able to use it properly. Like, one Ironhawk as a mythic is like a C tier mythic or so. Maybe B tier. But, like, double Ironhawk is like S plus tier mythic. Just because of how good it is to loot farm. Which is one really weird thing about the mythic. Like, it is so average if you only have 1, but so absurdly good if you have 2 or 3, particularly 2. Very rarely do you use 3, however, there are some circumstances where it is good, like verse farming and XP farming for hero. Not for class XP, but for hero XP. It's also the quickest way to cycle kill, which is useful some weekly objectives and stuff like that. But anyone who hasn't gotten it yet, definitely make sure to do so, if you have the resources. If nothing else, Diamond Day today gives a lot of resources towards it, that's for sure. Also, they really need to buff Gnome. I'm pretty sure the whole reason Gnome was added to the game was to balance how ridiculously good Glory Gnome was. Because they added Glory Gnome, but instead of nerfing Glory Gnome, because they probably thought they would get too much backlash if they did, they instead added Gnome and made it like as worse as possibly could. And I'm pretty sure that's the way they actually went about balancing it. Is they simply just made it horrifically bad. Or, you know, they specifically added a horrifically bad Gnome. So they don't have to actually touch the broken Gnome. Because Glory Gnome to this day still has the best loot of any Gnome by a pretty large margin. Whereas Gnome has among one of the worst. The only contender for even worse than it is potentially Ingot Gnome, oddly enough. Ingot Gnome initially isn't bad, but you reach a point where it is worse than Jewel Gnome. Though I still consider Ingot to be worse. I mean, Jewel Gnome to be worse. But Ingot Gnome, if you think about it, is basically just a trait stone gnome. And trait stones are useless. Once you reach a certain point, of course. Exactly what we want to see. A nice triple, particularly a quad where you get a Zugoff kill, hits the kill, and then it just chains into a billion skulls. Ideally, just cascade and do themselves automatically. Having to manually take them's not too bad. I think I risk it. I probably shouldn't. Good, we got lucky. The risk paid off. Oh, nice, Isabel. Congrats. Hey, is that your first pink one? I think it might be. Because based on the ones you've told me so far, that's the first one that's pink. Yeah, we'll be doing that sometime this week. Later this week, though. Not really this week. Finally getting back to Sword and Shield. Because I forgot. I might not be able to do it on Sunday. I will say, I have no clue what my plans are this Sunday, and from a week from today, or, you know, for Easter. Because what I was going to do is try to do the whole DLC in one weekend, but I kind of forgot that it might not be possible due to, you know, Easter existing. Let's see. Because I don't have any plans yet. That doesn't mean I won't have plans later. Let's see, we'll throw that down. If nothing else, if the housing people aren't making too much noise, I might be able to do it on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and do it that way. Because I have no clue how long the content is for it. Like, it could take 10 hours and then just be an infinite grind. Or it could take, like, 50 hours, I have no clue. We'll find out when it happens. Because obviously it's an infinite grind that you can do. Because I know it brings in endgame content of some sort. However, I'm not sure how long the storyline of it goes. Which is the main thing I wanted to play through this weekend. Kind of like how Pokemon Legends Arceus' storyline took like, what, 20, 30 hours? But we played it for 700 hours? It's one of those kind of situations. Or, you know, the storyline you can get done in like a couple days. Whereas, the everything else takes a way, way longer amount of time. Hello, Tyrion! Welcome! Welcome home. Hope you had a good day at work. Hope you get that promotion soon. You got 22 shiny mudkips today? That is a lot of shiny mudkips. Have you literally just been spending all day farming mudkips? Also, could I have one? That's a lot of shiny mudkips. How much money did that cost, or was that actually free? Is Pokemon Go just that broken, or have you been farming like literally every second today? Like when you said you finally got home, was that you getting home from farming mudkips all day? Let's see. In 3 hours? Is it that broken to get shinies in that game? Gosh. People say Legends Arceus is broken for shinies. That is insane. Like, did he have to pay any money? Like, I'm not sure how Pokemon Go works. Like, is there a way to accelerate it with money? Or did you do all that for free? Because if you got 22 Mudkips in 3 hours for free, Pokemon's Go rate is so absurdly broken. Oh, let's see, we'll take that over. Get our destroy there. That's pretty insane. Have you had a nut, and how bad was the reaction? Oh, I haven't had a nut since I was like, gosh, first grade. And I was like rushed to the emergency room within like, well, I wouldn't say minutes, but like an hour, I would say. Within an hour. It was slightly less than an hour. Like I kind of fainted, so I kind of lost all track of time. Kind of hard to track time when you're unconscious. But yeah, that's the last time I had a nut. I've never had a nut since first grade. Which I would have been, what, 5 years old? 6 years old? How old are you in first grade in the United States? I can't remember. I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 6. Which means I've been 2 decades without a nut. A little over 2 decades. I got updated EpiPen the other month. I want to say other week. It's actually been a month at this point. It's around the time when the update happened. Let's see. Oh yeah, yesterday was the 1 month mark of the Mimic update. The one that supposedly exists, but we haven't actually found a Mimic tonight. Hey, Penguin. Hey, speaking of, oh, never mind. Mudkip's not a penguin. I was thinking of Piplup for a second. Actually, what even is a Mudkip? It's like some kind of weird water thing. Because that little penguin kind of looks like a Piplup. Piplup. Gosh, I can't even say its name. Horde Mimic is a lie. I find it kind of funny because in some games, you're like hoping your chest is not a Mimic. And in this game is the exact opposite, where you're hoping your chest is a Mimic. Which is rather weird because normally a Mimic is something you don't want to have happen in a chest loot-based game. But the way that they did it in Gems of War, it's actually the exact inverse where you really want it to happen. Oh, you didn't get the promotion. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. At least you tried, though. Oh, you found out Friday, but yeah, I haven't been able to catch your streams. Hopefully you'll be able to get it eventually. Oh, you were led to another position that could still be a pay raise. That's good, though. Also, if we don't find a Mimic by then, we're going to hand out the code when we get a level. Which should be in a few more cycles. So whichever one happens first at this point. They're really close to that level now. It's a position between what you do now and what you applied for. Nice. Or at least it would still be somewhat similar then, with better pay. Mimics in Dark Souls, but your head off when you try to open the chest. Yeah, mimics are normally a thing you don't want to find. Which is kind of funny because you want to find them in Gems of War. Because normally they're trap chests. They're basically just like a standard trap, but in chest form. Where they look initially like a chest, but they're really just a trap. Which is more inconvenient than actually just finding a chest of loot. But in Gems of War, it's just pure loot. There's even deeper loot inside the Mimic. No, he got double move on us. It's so bad. So unfortunate. You should have us as reference for how well you can stay focused on a task. That's pretty funny. For real. That is pretty funny. Just wait until you see how focused he is when it's a vault event week. I feel like that would almost do the inverse though. Yeah, how long did you actually farm the last vault weekend? Wasn't that like 40 hours or something? Or is that an underestimation? Is that under or overestimating? Because you got a lot of keys last time. They thought you'd be good, but advise where you can improve. The guy who got it mentioned me 5 years ago, so I can't argue with their choice. True. Oh, we don't have hero there anymore, do we? Our hero is kind of dead. Also, I'm not sure how, but I never really paid attention to it much, despite the fact that we have like 14,000 hours in this game. Though, of course, not all the time that thing has actually been there. But when a troop dies, it has like a weird icon behind it that's like in like little gray format. I've kind of known that has existed there, though I've never really paid too much attention. Like these icons that are right there. I'm not sure how I've gone so long with like barely even noticing it. But, yeah, there's an icon there. Like, I had like some understanding that that was there. But like, I was just looking at it and just completely threw me off guard for a second. Because I kind of completely forgot that was there. Because I saw my hero was dead and I saw an icon there. I was like, wait, what's that icon again? Oh yeah, it's just the dead thing. I know it's been there for like 4 years? I have no clue. A very long amount of time. But it caught me off guard for a second. It's been like that forever though. When is the next Vault event? It's the last weekend of this month, which is, what date is that? The 29th is the next Vault event weekend. So 29th to the 1st. We had a very last weekend of this month. Which kind of works out because that's right before we get the new mythic. Not sure if this next mythic is any good. Though it can't be much worse than the one we got for April Fool's Day. Hey, did we ever get that level up yet? I said I would hand out the code when we got the level up or a mimic. No, we haven't yet. We're so close. So very close. So you got mentored for 5 years. Nice. Actually, I have never had any job longer than the one I currently have right now. I feel like a lot in the past when I would get jobs, I would cycle through them pretty quickly. Like, I generally don't like having one job for a very long amount of time. This YouTube channel has been the longest I've ever done one thing. Like, even when I did flea market and a few other things similar to that in college, even that was only for like 3-ish, 4-ish years or so. This YouTube channel has been the longest project we've ever done. Which will be 6 years as of the end of this month. The 23rd is the 6-year anniversary of the channel. You're on vacation that week? I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because sometimes when someone's on vacation, that means they have a lot more time. But sometimes it can also mean you're busy with, you know, the vacation the whole time. Because some people plan a lot for their vacation. The other times, vacation could just mean, you know, just chilling. Depends on the type of vacation. Because normally if you're going like somewhere special, you wouldn't have time to do it as much. Depends what kind of vacation it is. Right, there we go. Let's go ahead to the code. Say we do it at level up or the mimic, and that is a level up. First, let me go dig up the code because I actually don't have it open. I made sure to remember to restart the computer so it wouldn't lag, but in doing so, I always keep forgetting to actually get the code back up. Oh, so did I just hit the... I just hit the cut button and the undo button at the exact same time. And it left me very confused because it, like it did an action, but the code was still there. Because I make sure it gets removed, but it like immediately made it not removed. Though doing that, I believe still puts it on paste, doesn't it? If you click paste and then undo, I'm pretty sure it still puts it on your paste, but then also undoes the cut. That's the first time that has ever happened. I'm actually not sure how the interaction of that works. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. I forgot the other thing. 1 second. How did I manage to do that? I'm pretty sure I clicked it correctly. 1 second. Multiple misclicks. Let's see. Right, there it goes. Go. There's a redeem code to use on gemsawar.com for the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in for the invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. It's copy paste random numbers and letters starting with LT. And give same word as always, true treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 1,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on stream. Helps a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. And there you go. Enjoy. An only usable on PC mobile version of the game, of course. We hunted the mimics to their grave last night. I know there's no mimics left. Everyone already hunted them all. They don't exist anymore. We finished them off last night. I wish we did. If we got Horde Mimic, we truly finished them off. But we didn't. So the hunt continues. Unsuccessfully, but the hunt does indeed continue. Not sure how much longer we're going to farm tonight, though, because I do want to get to bed at a reasonable hour, so we can actually get the video up at a reasonable hour. Because my strategy this time is just take a nap, or, well, I don't know, sleep nap, what would you really call it? Like, pretty much as soon as the stream ends, or very soon after, and go from there. Because then that should be about, like, what, 5 hours of sleep? I guess not a full night, but it should be rested enough to do the video. Because we had it up really late last week, so I want to do like the inverse and have it up like ultra early this time. Hey, we got an Anu. Well, I think it knows it's the last chest. Maybe we'll end it here. Because I do want to make sure we get the video up in a timely manner. But of course, tomorrow we'll be, of course, tomorrow night, 1 hour prior to now, we'll be doing the Chapter 3 tasks. Mostly just doing them for a good majority of the stream, as well as doing probably poking the world event, just to kind of show the team and everything. Very soon after reset, we should hopefully have everything going over all the teams for the week, as well as SoulForge and, you know, all that good stuff that we normally cover in the weekly video. Aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. A wonderful Easter as well, 1 week from today, if you celebrate. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow night if you happen to be around. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. Enjoy your week and enjoy the holiday this weekend. And I'll catch you later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.